Alright, so based on the previous videos, of course, as you guys seen, I have had this edge for almost a week now, and the biggest issue I'm having is the belt slips. So what I'm going to basically attempt to do is add an additional way for this to stop the belt from sliding. So in a previous project I used bungee cord, this bungee cord, which is kind of similar material, and also I used this like ironing tape, which you can get from Michael's. You can get this in Michael's, which basically when you put an iron to it, it melts and creates a hard adhesive on whatever you put it on. So in that other project I used Velcro. So this is what's left over of this Velcro, and I'm going to be basically adding one side of this Velcro on each side of here. So to note, I already figured out where I need to actually put the Velcro, and it's going to be sitting underneath right here. This should still cause an additional kind of like stop area for this, but also the Velcro add a little bit more tension right there to prevent it from slipping even further as it's being worn. So let's see what this turns out to look like. Sorry guys, also I'm sniffling a bit because I went outside without one of my more advanced masks and now I feel blah. So I'm gonna put this right here so I can see where I need to put this. This is the exact width of that, so that's good, but I probably should cut it a little bit. I'm gonna make it a little bit shorter than that too. Alright, so okay, we have that a little bit shorter, that way this can slide a little bit better. I'm placing this here so I know exactly where I need to put it. It'll be right there on the belt. So actually I need to just flip this over, stretch this back out so I can see where that was again. Okay, so right about there. It's going to be right about there. Don't move. Now I don't know where it is. Good. See, this slips even while it's just on the desk. Alright, try this again. Alright. I'm using a couple of layers of this. So that way it actually does melt into the belt pretty well and creates a very stuck-on surface afterwards. Okay, so that should be the length of that. Yep, right about there. One more time, just make sure I put this in the right spot. Mark it right there. Alright. So wish me luck, hopefully I don't mess anything up. So alright, so I can already tell that this is not gonna work. More than likely, because it looks like it might be melting the belt itself. Actually, it is working. Okay, checking underneath, making sure it's melted all the way. Okay, so that part is done. It's a bit off, so remelt that down and kind of bring it over a little bit. Yeah, oh well. Okay, anyway, so as you see, just be careful when you do this. You can get a lot of this stuff. You can get that off later. Okay, so that part is done. I'm just going to lift this up a little bit and cut just that tip off. Okay, so that part is done. Next part is going to be on this side. I put it below here because it's going to be hard to get the heat transfer through that. So bit of an issue with this. Alright. So I'm going to move this down some just because that's kind of where I wanted it anyway. Make it a little bit tighter. Alright, try this again. there. Now it should be melted. Yep. So if you look, all of that melts into the actual fabric. So now it should be good. Just gotta wait for it to cool down and harden. Alright, there we go. So it should be ready. Alright, so basically now this should be where this keeps that from moving. That goes there. It's now attached, and now I just move this down. Adds a little bit of a pocket so this doesn't move because of the bump from right here, and it's good. You will, if you do this method again, this band, it turned a little bit of a shinier color in this one spot, but that was kind of a given that was going to happen anyway. But this still allows me to adjust it later on if I get thinner or not. So there you go. That's just one solution that I came up with. This is one that kind of shows the least amount, and also that way this won't be in contact. No kind of extra bump will be in contact with my skin. So if you guys like seeing me do these small little edits, or not edits, projects, in order to make some of these projects better, definitely check out the Instagram, and I'll see you guys in the next video.